Welcome back to another episode in the Green Bay Packers franchise dynasty series, just to get all the words jumbled together in more or less the right sequence. We're starting off with a look at the playoff picture 2026, and it's lovely because we are top seeded right now. We would be moving past the wildcard round, at least if the picture stays the same. Now, something that I do want to show you is the numbers behind that, because of course I wanted to see that, and we indeed have clinched the playoffs. So we're going to be playing playoff action surely coming, but that's a big one. We're 11-4. The Eagles, who are also in the NFC, are 10-5. The Bears are the same, 10-5. If we win one more game, then we're going to be 12-4, and they won't be able to catch us, and then we're going to have clinched the top seed, basically. Now, for that to happen, we have to win today's game against the Rams. I'm looking forward to this a lot. It's going to be a home game. On paper, we are better. The Rams are currently 5-10, which just means that, this can be a trap game if we're not very, very careful. My plan today, of course, is to win this game and make sure that we can use our backup players in the final game of the season, of regular season, and just really make sure that everybody is rested up as best as possible. Brock Purdy has joined the Los Angeles Rams. That's quite a turnaround, considering that the fan bases are pretty much rivals at any given point in time. Mason Hitchens is going to be the backup. He's a rookie quarterback. Do we have a reveal? Yes. Normal dev trade. He is looking not bad though, so could be worse, I reckon. Tyler Huntley's there as well, and Kyle Walker, but of course Mason Hitchens is going to be the one to play. The running backs are Kyren Williams with a superstar dev trade to play Corum injured, and Imani Bailey. Now, of course, Kyren Williams is a very solid one, so the run game will be pretty good. The question just is, are we going to be able to stop him? Fullback is Troy Hairston. Wide receivers Puka Nacua with a superstar. Cooper Kupp still going pretty strong at age 33. Donovan Peoples-Jones as a solid squad piece. Thomas Johnson 24.75, same thing to Antwan Green 26.72. Now, again, we've got an absolute elite player in Puka Nacua. We've got a very, at least a good player in Cooper Kupp. We've got solid players here and a decent backup. The tight end's led by Jack Velling. He's 22-81 rated. Kylan Granson behind him, and Davis Allen. Nothing out of this world on this group, but again, the receivers and the running back, they are looking dangerous. On the offensive line, Will Campbell currently out injured, so Cordell Norton probably left tackle. Jonah Jackson out injured, so probably Adam Nickerson out. Steve Avila and Bo Limmer are going to be the centers. This looks like a nice setup. Kevin Dotson, the 6-year veteran out of Lafayette, 29.85, and Nasir Williams, that's a rookie. I could see them using one of the guards on the left guard position, probably better than Nickerson. And on right tackle, we've got Jonah Williams and Warren McClendon. Two solid players, I would say. Look at that strength and awareness and all that, but nothing truly elite right now. On defense, we're facing Braden Fisk, 26.79, and Deshaun Johnson. On right edge, Kobe Turner out injured, so Max Gore will be taken over. I love that name, Max Gore. It's a beautiful name for a defensive player. On D-tackle, we've got TJ Parker, we've got Tyler Davis, and Kevin Burgess. All are looking pretty good, but I like TJ Parker just by the look of it. 21.84, very solid stats all around already. Jared Burris on left outside linebacker, 25.85, a very good player. Benton Whitley, a backup. Omer Spates, mid linebacker. The backups are Jack Sanborn, who I like a lot. He's just a very good squad piece to have because he can rotate across all linebacker positions. Eric Jeffries, that's a rookie. Right outside linebacker is Byron Young, 28.80, looking good. Nick Hampton behind him, James Gardner. So the group is really looking pretty good so far. On corner, we are not going to be facing Tre'Davious White because he's injured. Darius Williams will be CB1. Jason Marshall and Micah Abraham and Tyler Singleton going to be backup players. But these two certainly able enough to shut down the secondary. Tre'Davious White is a big blow that he's missing. He's the best one. Geno Stone's out missing as well. John Johnson III and Dean Butler are going to be the strong safeties. Free safeties, Cameron Curl. That's a very, very good player. And Cameron Kinchin's out injured today. Jason Sanders, the kicker, and the punter is Ethan Evans. Now, my approach would be to focus on our strengths in weekly strategy. It doesn't look like we can take this game lightly, and I'm certainly not going to expect anything crazy here. We are going to have to watch out for Mason Hitchens in the short passing. I think if we can limit that, medium and deep passing are not going to be that much of an issue. The run game might be something that we have to keep in mind, but again, I'm not going to be too bothered about that right now. It just isn't something that I feel we really have to focus on as much. In terms of what we want to do on offense, I'm going to go run it inside. Again, I'm just picking this because I wouldn't want to have the debuffs. I know that the buffing is very helpful here, especially on the better short routes. The blitz counter is also something that is helpful basically in terms of the blitz awareness, but the faster reaction to short passing and debuffs, my favorite passing. So we're going to go run inside. The player health is at 100%, but I want to win this game and I don't want to have any injuries now. So I'm actually valuing fit players more than experience points. Alright, game time, and we're ready to go. I really couldn't wait to get going. Jaden Reed, his stats, 522, not crazy good, but seeing as I usually use all of my offensive weapons quite equally, the tight ends maybe a little bit more, but overall I like to distribute all across my offensive weapons. It's no big surprise that I don't have any standout players. That usually is the case if you have one star player that you rely on. To be fair, that's just not my style of building a team and making sure that the team works in the way I want it to work. The Packers are getting ready here. We are again using the 1988 home uniforms as is custom this season. The Rams are using the, the custom alternate option. Come on, defense. All right, defense letting them walk straight through. That's very nice of them. We're chasing the game immediately. That is not something that I'm very happy about, but we're going to test the waters now. We're going to start with the run here for Marshawn Lloyd. We're going to see how this works. Usually the Rams are pretty solid on defense, way more than they might look in terms of overalls, in terms of... is that an injury to Marshawn Lloyd on the first run? Now that's nice. All right, let's go. Let's test the receiving options here. We've got Haas, we've got Wicks. Let's go. There you go. Turn, pick up, 3rd inches. Nice. I like that one. I want to see aggression, guys. I don't want to see headless aggression and just aggression for aggression's sake, but I want to see aggression in the catch. I want to see you guys want it. There we go. Luke Musgrave going forwards, 48. Is that Omer Spates? I think it is. Jordan Morgan injured, 77 goes down. At least he's still on the bench. I would have been pretty unhappy. Ooh, torn pectoral, nice. That is, I think that's a season-ending injury now. Derrick Henry will take over. Here we go, here we go. Luke Haas keeps the ball and doesn't go down. Saquon Barkley, Kevin Sewell, Romeo Doubs out for the season. Pectoral strain, at least it's no pectoral tear or something horrible. Halfback slip screen, right to left, Derrick Henry. I'm curious to see how he handles this one though. He's not really your typical receiving running back. It's just more of a rumbling running back. Once he gets the ball, he just keeps on going forwards. As we end the quarter, 7 points behind the Los Angeles Rams. I want to get some more passing now. I want to get a quick retaliation touchdown. Dontavian Wicks, off we go. Can we turn around number 48? Yes, we can. Oh, push that bounce out the one. First and goal. That's Davis. 99 taking a knee. Or is it 90? Yeah, it's 90. Aaron Donald was 99. Don't know if they retired it. I don't think, but that would be a cool option, right? Retire a jersey. Do we go inside zone? Yes. Let's just go with this one here. Gonna see how it works. Derrick Henry. Open field. We're gonna spike. We're gonna spike as we score a touchdown. King Henry himself carrying the ball into the end zone. Everybody's hyped. Now, I want to see our defense make a stop. Nice. We get the ball back. 3 minutes 37. There's not much between the teams at the moment. We're going to set up a stretch. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. We are crazy far back. Let's go. No safety. No safety. Just get out there. 4 yards is a good enough pickup. That's Booker, who seems like he's injured now. Frustration right there. Oof, I didn't see where we were starting from. I was almost about to go for a crazy pass play. Yikes. All right. Come on, King Henry. There we go. Rumbling forward. Now we can stop. 3rd and 4. Now I would like a pass play. We're going to look at something here. I drive smash. That is a good one, I think. Giving me Wicks, giving me Lowry. And I hope I have enough time to pick him out. There we go. First down. Up to the 14-yard line. So far, so good. Substitute. And now we're going to start chewing the clock. I don't mean to be nasty here, but, you know, we don't have to help him. And I certainly don't want to give the ball back anymore. Derrick Henry. Go between the offensive line players, get out there, catch the ball, and then just run for it, run for it, run for it. Stay in bounds if possible. If not, no worries. That was a good one. We're going to go zone split weak here, right to left. 2-minute morning incoming. The 2-minute morning. Yes, I said 2-minute morning, and I stand by that. What does that mean? I have no idea. If you know what that means, put it down in the comments below. Let me know what a 2-minute morning could be. There we go. All alone. Oh my goodness. I was about to say, yes, he's all alone. That's a nice first down. Nope, it wasn't. Mesh spot time. Right to left, left to right. Flemons and Haas. We've got Wicks as my option player. Alright, good catch, 105 yards. And Dontavian Wicks with a good catch. Really holding on to that one. 1 minute 44. Play action counter, go. I'd like to hit Haas on this one. Wicks is also an option. Let's go. Give me a snap. Ah, that would have been a nice one, right? But 43 was there. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. That was good coverage. The drive flood usually works. It's the close option that I'm looking for. Reed is a good option, a good possibility. Oh my lord, I had to get it out very quickly. I don't like that right now. I don't like that too much right now. The incomplete passes are hindering our progress. I would like to score. I would really like to score. At least the field goal should be doable. Let's go. Passing here. All right. There you go. 4th and 5. Now what do? We're at the 50. I don't think a field goal is going to be feasible. I don't want to take a punt though. But we're at the 50. Alright, let's be quick about this one here. Now, I know what I'm looking for. Let's go with the play action cross on this one. The clock is taken down. Flemons or Wicks should be able to catch this ball. And we should be able to get a first down on this one. If not, it's a turnover. I don't know if it's going to be enough time for them to... There we go. Fleming's going forward, and let's get out of bounds here. 21 seconds on the clock. Okay, we're immediately going to go for another one of these, because they are really nice breaking options here. Flemings and Wicks. We do have enough time. We could flip this one though. I think going the other direction might be a little bit better. Reed and Flemings. Look at Flemings. Look at the speed here. An absolute speed demon. Did we stop the clock? 14. I'm just looking at the seconds right there. It looks like we did, right? Yes. All right. We're going to go with a slip screen towards the left-hand side. Can we get Henry back there? Or do we want to go with the pass play? Maybe the pass play is the better option. Let's go to the bench. Haas or Reed. Slapped away. That was almost a catch. Now, play action cross. Let's go. Flemings. Let's get some reduction on the distance, and that is a pick. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ah, oh, Jordan Love. 1 second. Ah, crud. That's going to come back to bite us, right? Ah, well. Oh, well. All right. Now, we're up again. We are going to listen to some coach suggestions. Let's go with an inside zone here. Now, right to left, 7-7. The third quarter has started. We added another pick to our collection, which makes me incredibly unhappy. That is the way I'm gonna put it. It is so frustrating that this always happens, and we're just really making life needlessly difficult for ourselves. We could have a way easier time. We could be 14-0 now. We could take a field goal. We would be ahead 10 points. Now we have to score because we don't know what's going to happen with them. Go, Derrick Henry goes forward. Very good job. Some pushing here, but that pickup was solid. Another first down. We're going to set up a mesh flat spot. Reed actually looking for Haas on this one. There we go. Quick turn. Let's get away from Verse here, but catches up. Number 8 catches up. Now who's that? That's Max Gore, I think. 95. That's the number. I think Gore is the name. Inside zone, right to left. Probably I should have just tried and go for the field goal instead of passing that one. That would have been better in terms of the result. Good shove right there. Shove meant that Henry trips over the opposing player, which is not great. Now let's see. Can we get him into good position on this screen? There you go. Do we find the space? Yes, we do. Jesus Christ, the stampede coming from the right-hand side. But that was a very nice run. He's so agile. I was pressing the sprint button as well. Look at this one. Very nice. Going outside. Nope. Corrective towards the inside. Bound to get taken down, of course. But we got a lot out of that one. I'm going to be looking for a read on this one. I don't think Wicks will even open up. There we go. And again, Lucas, and we get inside. That's awesome. The rookie tight end has been doing so well. I'm really enjoying him. By the way, I did look that up, and the spelling is not Haas, but Haas with an H-A-S-Z. Haas. So, yeah, I think we're going to just correct that later on. Sometimes the spelling is funny in some of these draft files. Come on, defense. Defense turns it around. That was important. We could probably go for something easy here, I just want to take a field goal or something like that, take a lead, and then we're just going to sit this one out. And that's what I love about Flemings. Wow, yikes. Absolutely yeeted outside the number 21. Did break a tackle. 16 out of 21 today. 1 touchdown, 1 pick though. Inside zone. Right to left. Derrick Henry. Are we ready, my man? I think we are. Here we go, here we go. Get a block, get a block, get a block, get a block. Yeah, that's never going to work. We're going backwards. Really not what I wanted to see. We're going to try a slip screen here. I do hope we get enough space over there. And that was a great block right there. Ooh! Stiff arm, stiff arm, stiff arm. And taken down at the 21. That was very good. Wow. That was quite a few broken tackles. Fisk going, let's eat. Alright. Branch return time. I prefer the route that has on this one. It's a little bit better than the alternate route. Flemings is so fast. Oh, that was a pick right there. Probably just a bad choice by me, is what I would say. Now the setup here is as follows. We are gonna use the slants and Flemings. Here we go. Oh shit. Ooh. The linebacker just stood there. Just stood there, and that could have been very, very ugly. Again, Haas is my intent receiver. Reed, probably also an option. Caught. Stiff arm taken down at the 15, and that looks like an injury. There we go. Alright. Mesh spot time. But instead we're going to go with a run here. If we can get into the end zone, if we could go 21-7, this game is over, basically. Oh, lovely stiff arm. Lovely stiff arm. Just moving through the contact as if it weren't there. We're going to set up a mountain zone in the I-form wing formation. The blocking will come from the tight end Wilcox and the fullback Andrews. I just want to get that first down. There we go. We are in. We're going to spike it. Derrick Henry does extremely well. Alright, no spike. He just lets the ball drop down. So be it, my man. Nice. He even plows his own man out of the way. Now, if our defense stops them once more, then that's a game. Defense turns it around. That's it. That's the game. Tell you something. 2 things. First of all, we're now going to be using backups. I'm not trying to be cheeky here. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. All I'm doing here is just using the players that we do have at our disposal for exactly what needs to be achieved. I don't want to have any injuries to Reed, to Wicks, or to Flemings. That is just not something that I think is something that we should risk right now. I want to use Wilcox here. Maybe give him a rest here. Swinton will take over. I'm gonna use Davison. We're gonna use Connor McGovern. We're gonna use... Oh, Davison is already used elsewhere. Who could we go for? I think Morgan has to stay now, right? Do we have an option? Doesn't look like it. Who's here? I mean, Jones. I can't use Swinton because he's already playing on left tackle. Booker, Sewell. All right, let's just leave this as is. On right edge, we're going to be using. We're going to be switching over to Kingsley Yannick-Barry. We're going to be using Franklin here on D tackle. We will use Cross and Sanders. Let's set up like this. Going to be using Cheatham on left outside linebacker. We're going to be using Wynn exactly here on the mid linebacker. I'm just going all out backups. There is really no way that I want to see an injury happen to any one of these dudes. At least not to the starters. I'm going to set up like this. We're going to use Williams, and finally we're going to use Oladipo as the backup here. Now, we're still going to be using some starters for slot wide receivers and stuff like that, but I'm not going to be risking anything here. I don't want to see any injuries. I don't want to have anything happen to my starters. That would be really bad right now. Now, Jalen Milroe, handoff. AJ Dillon, find some space. Such a tough runner. Now, Milroe is hyped. I think he's going to get some bling later on. Maybe even in this episode. It just looks so bare on his arms. And I would really like him to have, I don't know, something like a glove or a sleeve or just at least a wristband. Halfback zone. We're gonna let the clock tick. We're gonna enter the 2-minute warning. And now in the 2-minute drill, we are going to set up an inside zone right to left gun doubles formation. It's Derrick Henry for this type of run. The Rams have 3 timeouts. We're gonna see if they use him or not. Derrick Henry gets past that grip, 2nd and 1. I actually feel pretty good about him, but we have to get him some help. He's doing a lot of the lifting now. Only him and AJ Dillon. I fear Marshawn Lloyd will be out. There we go. Inside zone. Right to left, and they're starting to use those timeouts. It's another 1st and 10. And I reckon we're gonna get another one. There we go. 1:48. I mean, you know, if we get another touchdown, I'm of course gonna take it. It doesn't make any sense not to go for it. What is this? Return. What's going on? What was that? Help anybody? Seems like the UI is going crazy, and we get forward to the 1-yard line. And that is pretty perfect. Clock will continue ticking. Gonna set up another run here for Derrick Henry. Can we get another touchdown? I would like to see that. Wow, stopped back here, but to be fair, it doesn't really matter too much. 0-1 trap. Let's use this one. Why not? There we go. Very nice. That's Beckham. And he catches this one safely. And Jalen Milroe gets his first touchdown in this game. He does have a few though. So there we go. Clock will tick down. That is the game, and we're gonna win 28-7. I think we have just secured the top seed, and we can go with a more relaxed attitude into the final season game. Yeah, it's a bad injury for Marshawn Lloyd, who had taken over the running back number 1 duties from the injured Saquon Barkley, who's still out 3 weeks. And while he's not the longest injury time, it's certainly a season-ending injury for Marshawn Lloyd, who will have to sit the playoffs out and will have no chance in competing for the title. I'm a little bit sad about that because he was a major part. I would have appreciated him being around. But yeah, now we have to focus on Kenny Miller, Kevin Sewell, and Jonathan Morrow returning. Morrow will return next week. That's positive because he's one of the players that I like to use as a backup. I'd like to give the backup some time. Izzo good again because Kenny Miller and Kevin Sewell will be returning in the playoffs. Saquon Barkley as well. I want to find a running back, an additional running back now in the free agents pool. I think we have to backfill with somebody that just has the needed quality to really just help us out there. We've got David Montgomery, we've got Rashawn Johnson, Alvin Kamara, Aaron Jones, and Mari Mercado, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Zach Moss. A lot of nice names in here. I'm going to give it that. When I look at the players and who I would like to bring in, I could go for younger players. possibly, you know, bringing them in and then developing them. There's certainly a few younger ones around. But to be fair, what we need right now is help at the position. A player that is dependable, that is helpful, that can immediately take over. And I think we're going to go no further than David Montgomery. He was very good when I did a Bears franchise way back. I think it was in Madden 22 or 23. So I'm going to go for him. We're going to bring him onto the team. I will assign him on the depth chart as well. It's a little bit of a bummer, I really have to say, that we won't have our young running back prospect around. And yeah, I am actually speaking of Marshawn Lloyd, who's going to be out injured. As you can see, he's even a little better due to the buff, so I will be setting up like this. It's going to be Henry, Montgomery, and then AJ Dillon. Henry definitely the player that can carry the team in terms of the setup for the third down running back and the power halfback. Let's quickly adjust that one as well. David Montgomery is the guy to go to here, so we're just gonna adjust this. I'm gonna be using him as my number 1 rated player here, and since Henry is my heavy duty runner, the standard runner, I'm gonna be setting up like this. I do want to use the other players before I put too much pressure on Henry and risk an injury as well there. Now, I think we've done everything we need to do. It was a good game. It was a clean game. We didn't make any mistakes apart from that one interception. Again, overall, I feel like Justin Fields had a good game today. We even got Jalen Milroe in for a little bit of the action there. The interception was avoidable. I should have just gone for the field goal, put this game to bed maybe a little bit quicker. Mason Hitchens, as expected, all right? He's a rookie. He will grow. Next season, he will be way better. But this season, it was just that. Brock Purdy is out. It would have been a completely different game if he would have been there to play us. Now, I'm going to say thank you so much for joining me on this, but for watching me do my stuff here. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you. Stay safe, stay awesome, stay healthy out there, and I just hope to see you again next time.